You want to know the real cheat code in life? Get your credit right. It literally costs you more to have bad credit. Higher interest rates, higher deposits, and the cost of missing opportunities because you can't get funding. So focus on getting your personal credit right because once we start talking about business, every which way turn you make, the conversation of funding and credit is going to happen. Drake the Financer. Him and his company will help you get your credit right. He's going to help you get financing, help you get your loans, and matter of fact, even with government contracts. Once you get awarded a government contract, he can actually factor those government contracts for you. So even though he helps you with personal credit, he can actually get you funding through his company. Now, I know a lot about business credit, but since Drake does that full time, I'll let him handle that. But me personally, I don't mind giving you the information to help get you started. Here's one of the rules that I like to live by. Keep your personal credit good, but operate inside of your business credit. Only put items inside of your personal name that can actually help your credit. This is what I mean. Your insurance, right? Your insurance will not report on time payments to your credit every month, right? But if you was to not make your payments for whatever reason or you owe them money, they will actually put negative items on your credit report. That is something that can only hurt your credit. It will never benefit your credit or even your electricity bill. You can pay your electricity bill every month, right? And they will never report on time payments to your credit, right? But if you don't pay your electricity bill and you owe them money, they will put it as a negative on your credit report. Those are items that can only hurt your personal credit. So for me, those would always be inside of a business name. The only thing that would actually go inside my personal name is things that could actually benefit my credit. Number two, and this is probably something you haven't heard often, but after you get about a 700 credit score, there's no reason to be trying to steady up your credit score. What you really need to focus on is having at least a A bank rating. A bank rating is going to be based on the quarterly amount of an average that you have inside of your bank account. And you want to have at least $10,000 inside of your bank account every quarter, and that's just average amount. Once you get an A bank rating, you're talking about being approved for a minimum $10,000 credit cards, $10,000 loans, and basically on up. But for now, if you got bad credit, what you really just need to focus on is just getting out of bad debt. So if you got to either pay it off, if you need to holler at Drake the Financer, if you need to, push come to shove, even if you have to file bankruptcy, and don't be ashamed of bankruptcy because even I done filed bankruptcy before, and at that time I probably had about a good $500,000 worth of business debt, but I filed the bankruptcy and got from up under that debt and had a fresh start and was back in the game again. So don't be afraid of having to file bankruptcy if you have to, but the first thing you should do is just get out of debt. That way you can go ahead and start life and life start being easier because hell, with bad credit, it's a struggle to just get an apartment. To get your lights on is going to be a struggle. Almost every opportunity is the topic of credit is going to come up. So let's just get good. All right. Other than that, peace.